It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA and all its excitement. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at the Spurs. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And checking out New Orleans, 7.5 games behind.
And you know, right now for San Antonio, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. The forwards for them, Johnson and Sohan. The guard pair are Jones and Vassell. And it's Gonzalez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pelicans, underneath in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. C.J. McCollum out there with Daniels. And it's Ingram and it's small forward. And every season you have teams, Greg, that start out hot only to falter. How do you separate the real from the rest?
Kevin, that's a good question. And one thing is what we call point differential. Doesn't just look at wins and losses, but margins of victory. And it can indicate who's really built.
And Gonzalez pulls it down. On offense, here are the Spurs. And he gets the bucket. Gonzalez has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
This start throughout the rest of the game.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down. How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Gonzalez has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram left side. The 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And you love the work Ingram has put into his shot. You can put him in the corner now and force the defense to extend.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Again, the Pelicans score.
And this is Ingram's bread and butter, a terrific mid-range shooter who looks to score from there often.
Passes it to Gonzalez. Back to Vassell. Pass to Gonzalez. It's rebounded by New Orleans. In this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, these teams were not on even ground last year, but no matter what it looks like on paper, we see teams make big turnarounds every season.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Valanciunas against Gonzalez. That one drops for him. Gonzalez has got 10 points in the game. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
Jones finds Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Gonzalez passes to Johnson. The shot missing. Nice D from Valanciunas. McCollum with the bounce pass. In the corner, it's Ingram. That 3 off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Gonzalez on target from 13 feet. 12 points for him.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
It's Ingram on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Valanciunas with a screen on Johnson. Here's Ingram. Rejected by Gonzalez. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Williamson double team. It's stolen by Gonzalez. From 10 feet out, and it's San Antonio with another.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Gonzalez. And a moment here to recognize the Western Conference Player of the Month, Money.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Ball's knocked loose. Ingram outside. Here's Williamson. Excellent D there by Johnson.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Sohan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Antonio.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
The first one falls. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And he makes both free throws. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. 9-point game. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And dropping the sledgehammer there. He curbs a 10-0 run by the Spurs.
For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Wembanyama outside. Here's Sohan, guarded by Valanciunas, and the shot goes in.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Johnson against Ingram. Down low. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap as a distributor. Great pass on that one.
Wembanyama against Valanciunas. Wembanyama, no good. Pelicans. Trail by 7. And the pass to Williamson. To the paint. Here's McCollum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here's Jones. He's defended by Alvarado. Johnson. Nice D from Valanciunas. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's Alvarado. Defended by Jones. Alvarado passes to McCollum. Pass to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Vassell, the pass to Sohan. Wembanyama with it. Now defended by Williamson from 13. Wembanyama gets the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Passes it to Ingram. And no good that time.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Wembanyama. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. Pelicans trail by 9. RJ at 6'5". Keldon Johnson plays bigger than his listed height, don't you think?
Yeah, Kev. Not only does he play bigger, but he's stronger than... he looks and is willing to throw that weight around. He has shown himself capable of playing the 3 or even the small ball 4 if you need him.
And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Outstanding at getting his hand on the ball. Williamson's opportunistic attitude on defense makes such a difference.
Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Wembanyama. Valanciunas grabs the board.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Trey Murphy's checked in for McCullough. A different look now for San Antonio. Pass to Alvarado. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
San Antonio leading by 5. And Wall kicks to Oladipo. Gay dishes the Wall. And finished off by Gay.
And Gay is smooth there on the dribble, excels at slashing through the defense with those tight handles.
Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Wall. Gay's got his second bucket tonight.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
Here's Ingram. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And Oladipo kicks to Wall. Oladipo taking his time here. Dishes it to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Alvarado with the steal. Williamson outside. Another miss by Williamson.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production. Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And it's good for 2. Ingram's got 11 points.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
And the call on the... shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And he knocks down the first one.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Nancy's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Najee Marshall comes in for Zion Williamson. And McCollum subbed in for Ingram. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Here's Gay, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
And here's Collins from outside. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Spurs lead by 3 and will return shortly. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And so McCollum will bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 3. The guard set is Alvarado and McCollum. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Larry Nance. And it's Marshall in at the 4. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Gay. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Here's Wall. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. New Orleans moving the ball around, and then slams it in.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
The drive by Gay, and that comes off the assist by John Wall. Gay's got 8 points.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks. Here's McCollum. Following the basket by John Wall.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Gay finds Oladipo. No good that time. Good D by McCollum. Pelicans trail by 3. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Now, here's Oladipo. Here's Collins. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Collins has got his first 2 points of the night. RJ, I've got a hypothetical for you. If we did a fantasy draft and you had the first overall pick, Who would you take?
I'm going to be honest. Right now, I'm going to have to probably say Jokic, just because there's no defense that has been created that can stop his offensive game. So ultimately, it doesn't matter how good of a defender he is. But second, I'm still going with Bron.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Pelicans.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
The Spurs have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good.
And the thing about Rudy Gay, you never know when he's going to have a night where he just explodes. He's one of those guys that can just score in bunches.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. And Daniels subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Rudy Gay hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Now McCollum, an 11-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots and also altered a ton of shots.
Now here's Ingram. Nance. And Nance slams it in.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Here's Gonzalez. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Here's Ingram. A 23-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia. McCollum, no good. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Gonzalez, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. They trail by 1. There's the drive and contact. Down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And on the drive, Ingram's length gives him such an advantage The defense tries to counter, and it sends them to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar, but Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Trey Murphy. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Jetty Osman. Both free throws good for Ingram. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Gonzalez, banked in off the glass. Gonzalez has got 22 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Nance finds McCollum. Ingram against Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Yeah, and the defenders just came flying in there. Ingram, though, he'll take it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. No good on the second free throw.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Here's Daniels. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Daniels has got his first basket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 5 assists tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific.
Last time out, bucket after bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Johnson against Ingram. Rebound San Antonio. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Here's Ingram following the bucket by the Spurs. And here's McCollum for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now here's Gonzalez. He's guarded closely, and he jams it with authority.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. New Orleans has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. McCollum feeling it out a bit. The drive by Nance. And he's Foul pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Wembanyama's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. San Antonio leading. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Ingram outside. It's tipped. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Wembanyama. Pelicans pull it in. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Ingram. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. 8 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now here's Nance. He has 7. Oh, Nance in position. That shot missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And the Pelicans with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. Nance a screen on Johnson. Clock at 6. That one falls. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Here's Wembanyama. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Nance sets a screen for Ingram. A slam dunk by Ingram.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of a game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
Wembanyama against Nance. Wembanyama, no good. Pelicans trail by 5. And it's Alvarado in the corner. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Wembanyama passes to Branham. That's tipped. Alvarado with the steal. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2.
That free throw, no good. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. McCollum comes in for Jose Alvarado. And he's good on the second. It's a close game here in New Orleans. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. That one goes. Count it. And 12 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming and he's prepared for it.
Here's Ingram. 18 points for him. That one doesn't go. Good defense by Wembanyama. He takes it in.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
For San Antonio, they've shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Spurs leading by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball. He shoots like a guard. He has the versatility of a forward. He's, about 7 feet something? I don't know, man. This guy has the length of a center.
Just got to get out the way and let him go to work, just like me.
Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Offensively, they've been impressive, working together. You can tell this team has great chemistry. Kind of like us, here in the studio, but not quite at that level.
And that's not meant to be an insult. Some would say our chemistry is, how did you put it, Shaq? Unmatched. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a... Game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. On the floor for San Antonio, the cell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Jones in at the point guard.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Valanciunas. Wembanyama down low. Valanciunas is there, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Ingram. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now the pass to Vassell. Outside for Wembanyama. And that one, good. And now a 5-point San Antonio lead.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And talking about the talented swingman, Devin Vassell, his offense has really improved of late.
Well, it's clear he put in a lot of work into improving that part of his game, especially his three-point shot. And he's not done growing yet.
And there's Wembanyama on the assist from Jones.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And here's McCollum for 3. They get it back. Another shot. Daniels dishes to Valanciunas. Wembanyama with it. 20 points for him. The teardrop falls in. Wembanyama's got 22.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
A 3 from McCollum. Here's Williamson, and finished off by Williamson.
Athlete for his size and age, Williamson bringing down the house.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Spurs leading by 5. Jones kicks to Johnson. It's Jones on the wing. He is guarded by McCollum. Spurs passing it around. Here's Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at McCollum, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly on All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. Taking high percentage shots has been this group's specialty. On your screen now are this month's field goal percentage leaders. Well, you look at Money, leading the league in field goal percentage. He always gets good looks. And, of course, Zion Williamson. He also shoots the ball so well. One of the best.
Both of these guys have been shooting with tremendous efficiency as the month has gone on. I don't know who's going to outdo who.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 18. Inside. It's stolen by Gonzalez. Pass to Osman. Gonzalez down low. He's covered by Daniels. Gonzalez, that's good.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Passes it to Valanciunas. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Valanciunas has got 6 in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Williamson against Gay. McCollum outside. Shoots over Vassell. McCollum no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And the shot is good. Gonzalez has got 40 points.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open teammates.
Driving to the basket. Rejected by Gonzalez. And out of bounds as the Spurs. Gained possession. Jose Alvarado, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Spurs also changing it up. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Vassell, and it's John Wall in for Jones. Spurs leading by 11. Gay outside, pass to Gonzalez. Yep, that one goes in there. Gonzalez has got 42 in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Ingram. Tight defense on him. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. And again, no good by New Orleans. Gonzalez into the lane, and he banks in the layup. Gonzalez has got 44.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Valanciunas. Here's Gonzalez, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Here's Alvarado, covered by Wall. And Williamson throws it down.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now here's Gonzalez. Non-stop scoring machine here. McCollum with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. They retain possession.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Here's Ingram. Rebounded by the Spurs. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. The Spurs making a switch here. Collins is checked in.
Number 23, Zach Collins.
Oladipo against McCollum. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Wall, and the layup is good.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now Alvarado. 9 points in the game so far. Ingram wide open. It's hauled in by Gay. And it's Wall with the ball for the Spurs. 13-point lead. Here's Osman. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
They should. Continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Williamson looking it over. The pass to Valanciunas. Takes the three. Kept alive. Here's Ingram over Gay. And they recover it. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is it. First foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
So for the Pelicans, Harry Nance is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Trey Murphy subbed in for Brandon Ingram. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Zion Williamson.
His last 10 games have been exceptional, averaging 22 points per, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Osman, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Osman's got his second basket.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over. Hope if they're going to get it done.
Spurs leading by 15. Wall passes to Oladipo. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, he's no stranger to finishing in traffic. Oladipo does not lose his cool when he's under duress.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Craps in the tray. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Here's Oladipo. Doesn't go for him. Good D by McCollum. The Pelicans shooting right around 46% from the floor in the third quarter. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now, here's Gay. He's got 10. Count that bucket. And that's 12 points for Rudy Gay.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
From deep. Rebound by John Wall. Spurs leading by 14. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 6.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
He got it up. He can't get. That one to fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead by 16. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Spurs shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. Trey Murphy is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Larry Nance. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Daniels in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. So it's the Pelicans now. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go. For 3, Ingram. San Antonio with the rebound. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Now here's Johnson. And the layup falls. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And the basket by Alvarado.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
San Antonio leading by 16. Here's Branham. Connects on the 9-footer.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Daniels. From outside, off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Graham with the ball. He's picked up by Nance. Here's Collins. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 20.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
So it's the Pelicans now. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go. The shot's good from Nance.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Now, here's Johnson. Here's Collins. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Unselfish to the core. Johnson looking to make plays for others.
To the inside. From 11 feet away.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Sohan. Played in with a nice touch. Off the glass.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pelicans trail by 21. Inside, here's Daniels, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
So the wing on the left. He gets it in there. Sohan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. That one's not going to go. San Antonio leading by 21. Graham, the pass to Branham. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Sohan. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Alvarado. No good that time. Collins with some nice D. Spurs have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Sohan. And that one is off. And Ingram has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's good. Ingram's got 20.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Here's Sohan. Pelicans with the rebound. And here's Daniels. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. San Antonio calls timeout. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Money.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. Spurs leading by 16. Jones the pass to Vassell. Gonzalez with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Back to Gay. To the paint. Here's Gonzalez. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gonzalez has got 16 points here in the second half.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Williamson finds Valanciunas.
And every team loves getting a night like this out of their big man. Valanciunas is the biggest lion in the Serengeti.
Here's Gonzalez, and good. He hits it again.
An incredible performance tonight. That gives him a 50-piece.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
Elgin Baylor had 17 50-pieces during his legendary career. He's level with Elgin. Next up is James Harden, who had 23.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Daniels has checked in. And with this new CBA, Greg, for the first time, team and league licensing revenue, about $160 million a year, is to be shared with the players.
And I think that's probably jersey patches and stuff like that. It makes sense that the players should get a share of that.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's Gonzalez. Takes it off the glass. Gonzalez has got 53.
To win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Gonzalez. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there. Spins. Back to Daniels. 6 to shoot. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
Here's McCollum after the basket by San Antonio. And good that time.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Here's Gonzalez, and he slams it one-handed.
Oh, it looks like somebody came out this half on a mission, and his intensity on offense, it's been fun to watch.
And so here is New Orleans. Pass to Valanciunas. To the middle. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And slamming that one home. McCollum, 6'3", smaller for an off guard. But you see there, CJ can absolutely...
Oh, with authority!
That is a monster finish.
Oh.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
2 minutes remaining.
Ingram against Gay. He can't hit that time. Jones, the pass to Vassell. Over Daniels. And the Spurs scoring again.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. Williamson is screen on Jones. Williamson outside. Off target with his 3. The Spurs shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. They grabbed their own miss. Jones, the pass to Gonzalez. Connects again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. New Orleans has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for San Antonio.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for money.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Gonzalez with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Gonzalez into the lane.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's McCollum. .30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. That one good for 2.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
And he drives in. Gonzalez, that's good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And so here is New Orleans. Daniels passes to Valanciunas. He dishes it to McCollum. Here is Daniels. From downtown. Doesn't go that time. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, it looked like things were working on all cylinders out there. What was the mindset tonight?
This was aggressive from the start. We were up a little bit. I tried to look for my teammates, but I knew today I had to be aggressive, and I want to do that from the start, from the tip.
You were really in the flow all game long. Congrats, Rudy. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching as we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Money.